Say regain? How am I supposed to gain enlightenment if my computer's always fucking crashing? That's definitely screwing up my linear existence. Let's stop and restart, shall we? Where did we leave off? Come on, tell me. Where's my audio controller? Because I gotta think about shit. If I'm gonna gain enlightenment, I gotta contemplate my life and how I fit into the world. Because what does it matter? Like, how are you gonna figure it out? You gotta figure out how you fit into the world before you fit into the galaxy, right? I mean, or whatever. Let's see what we fucking got. What do we got? Are we continuing where we left off?
You know, it's just life hurts us. It beats the fuck out of us because we're billions of people living as foes. It's obvious. You got to listen to my words. And you're going off the rails
On the crazy train.
So it's like,
Okay, I was paying attention. That's good. I guess I noticed when my system froze, like as if it was encased in carbonite. Because that would have really, that would have really sucked if it froze at the part where I was like, my father was desperate for some kind of acknowledgement and like a reciprocal financial way of life so he didn't have to live in the blah, 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 whatever I said. And then I was like, and sometimes he'd hate the world and rant about everybody. And sometimes it got anti Semitic. Freeze. Yeah. It's like, that would have sucked. It's nice we got to this part. Going off the rails on the crazy train, right? No doubt. You gotta listen to his words. Man, under the graveyard, or under the tombstone. It's been a while since I've heard that song, but I know we all die alone. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh, oh. And I ain't living this lie no more. I ain't living a lie no more. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't take it with you when you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Duff McKagan plays bass on that from what I've heard. He's the guy from Guns N' Roses. But before he got famous in Guns N' Roses, he was in this punk rock band called The Farts, spelled with a Z at the end. Ah, a Z.
how am I supposed to regain? Did I even say regain? How am I supposed to gain enlightenment if my computer's always fucking crashing?
That's funny. But I just said it, so it's not that funny. It's still pretty fresh in my mind. Yeah. My consciousness, where I'm constantly trying to be cool, but constantly getting fucking obstacles that aren't warranted. It's like I know I'm the born loser because I deserve all my obstacles to be wiped out, like as if I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see no obstacles in my way. I deserve that. I have it figured out, man. I may not be enlightened yet, but I think I've rose above the clouds, above the noise and the confusion at least once or twice, motherfucker. I'd like to be there now. You know what that reminds me of? Remember that movie? What was it? Where like they're up in the clouds and they can see and then they drop back down? It was like, what was that movie? It's like, well, I'll remember later. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to prime up my mind to interpret what I'm about to see. And also, I'm hoping that if I know I have a low bit rate, on my upload, but it's like, if I encode this video and make a file, and it gets fucked up, and I can't upload it to the Internet Archive, at least I streamed it. I could probably take that and upload it to the archive. I know I could, but it's like, when your computer, how are you ever gonna gain enlightenment when your computer's always freezing up, right? I'm not gonna gain enlightenment by doing the Undertaker bit where I look up into my skull. Oh, look, I'm looking up, and you can see the whites of my eyes. I must be the Undertaker. I must be gaining enlightenment. How's about having an epileptic seizure? Give me a oh, maybe you're just in REM sleep. I get it. Yeah, you can't tell a lot by looking at a person, can you? Nuh-uh. Also, you can't tell a lot by their last name. And if you think you can, you're like a racist. Also, you can't tell a lot by what they say. Because we're all in the middle of flux. We're fluxing. It's kind of like flexing, except it's even more like foolhardy. Or is that the right word? How's about haphazard? Chaotic? Rails off the crazy? No. Flux doesn't have to do with going crazy. Come on, we can stay on the rails and still flux. Fluxing is like changing. That's all. I still don't know what eon flux means. Like, I still don't know what to call that letter. That letter that's like a combination of an A and an E. What the fuck is that? And also, why doesn't the Arts and Entertainment Network... Wait, do they? Do they use that as their logo? I'm trying to visualize it. It's been so long since I've had cable television. At least my shoulder doesn't hurt. At least right now my back doesn't hurt. I don't think my neck hurts. Wait, I don't think I'm in pain right now. I think I'm just going off the rails on the crazy train, trying to prime up my mind for enlightenment. What if I watch this video and I don't get enlightenment? Am I gonna be let down? No, of course not. Dude, I'm not a pessimist. I may have a lot of negative shit to say, but I'm a realist. And I bet Greg Graffin would vouch for that. If he knew me. Maybe he's a big fan of my streams. I don't know, man. I don't know what that guy does other than teach college classes. Where does he teach at? UCLA? I don't even know. It isn't like I sit around stalking people. I may be a computer hacker, but I'm not a social engineer, and I don't hack to stalk people. I hack because I hate corporations, and I hate governments, and I think I'd like to know if I can, like, whistleblower leak something. Like, the closest I ever came, you could see it on my GitHub. It's like I had a creepy Unix instructor one time. Big deal. He never did anything inappropriate. Everything he ever did, according to his email that I read, that you can read too, right? Everything he ever did was consensual and with adults. So it's like, the only creepy thing is the power. The imbalance of power. The fact that he was fooling around with college students with his weird, like, straitjacket, ping-pong paddle bondage that he preferred to do with guys, which I could care less about. That's a weird kink, though. Straitjackets and ping-pong paddles. Like, how do you come up with that? I guess whatever gets you hard, right? I suppose a smack on the ass, if that gets you hard, more power to you. But, like, seriously, don't do that to me. That's just gonna make me yell, RAPE! Really loud. Did I ever tell you about the time I did that at DEF CON? I was in a swimming pool and I was high on dextromethorphan, which is Robitussin. I was addicted to Robitussin after the rollover accident, and I had a really good friend. I'll tell you about them later, some other time. I'm trying to prime up my mind for enlightenment, and I don't want it to take 10 hours. I wanted to start this tape, but I want to pay attention, and I don't want my computer to crash. So I figure if this stream if I do another 20 minutes and the computer hasn't froze, then I guess I can try. And I'm hoping to have my mind primed. Pumped and primed? Yeah, right? So what about DEF CON? No, look. I'm not done. So, like, I reset my BIOS. My computer BIOS. I had the optimal power settings. I scored this Asus board, otherwise known as Asus. Yeah, so what? Yeah, I got it because I wanted to do SLI so desperately. You know, I feel pretty hackerly about the way I attained SLI because I have an NVIDIA GTX 950 SC Plus, and then I have an NVIDIA GTX 950 SC. So one is a plus, one is a non-plus, right? It's not a minus. It just doesn't have the plus, okay? You don't have to put a minus sign on it. It's not like as if it's less than. It just doesn't have the plus. You know what I mean? You people imply so many fucked up projectory things. You project on everybody. Your own insecurities, you're constantly projecting them on me. And I can feel it like bugs crawling on my skin. Sometimes it gives me goosebumps. Not right now, because I'm not thinking about your projections. But I am thinking, okay, I am thinking about how awesome I am because I went to, what's that one website, Tech Power Up? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Tech Power Up. I got my, you know, I could have just copied the ROM from, I think I might have, because I do have the attachment, you know, that you hook up to the microchip, the integrated circuit. You got like this USB, what is it called? It's like, I think it's like a 54321. I think it starts with a 5. Or no, is it a 3? You know, it's basically a cheap-ass little thing, and if you get it on Alibaba.com, it's definitely a cheap-ass little thing, but you gotta buy it in bulk. And who's gonna do that if you don't have any customers, if you don't have a customer base? Supply and demand! Oy vey! I love Jews. They're funny. And they're clever. I like funny and clever people. It's hard to hate funny and clever people. Granted, it's easy to hate people that are not funny and clever. People that are grumpy all the time. And sometimes say a completely offensive, hey now. Look, I'm not trying to talk about myself here. Oi, babe! Glaven! Please! No, man, that's not me. I'm like a combination of Lewis and Gilbert and Lamar and Mauser and Takashi. Isn't that guy? Remember that tricycle race? I'm Ogre too, dude. But not in the first movie. Nah, Ogre sucked in the first movie. Fuck Ogre in the first one. Nah, he got cool. And I love that guy, that actor, because in Bloodsport, he was like the perfect friend to Jean-Claude Van Damme's, you know, what's his name? Spanx, or what was his name? I forget. It was something foreign, you know. But, Dukes. It was Dukes, not Spanx. Can you tell I've owned a tummy-tucking tank top at least once or twice? Whatever, man. If you haven't, I recommend it. It helps sometimes when you're smoking lots of pot or maybe like depressed and eating lots of ice cream. Depressed and lonely and horny and eating lots of ice cream. I think that's more of a woman thing to do. Like binging on chocolate and ice cream when you need a good fuck. I think that's what women do. But, you know, I'm kind of empathetic to the women because, like, guys hurt me at an early age. So, therefore, I like to identify with women because they know how to have fun. Ooh, girls just wanna have fun. Ooh, girls just wanna have fun. But still, that doesn't make me want to mutilate my penis because I got an awesome penis. If you don't know about it, you can probably find a picture of it somewhere. I mean, not like naked. I've never done dick pics, but I mean, like I did have a Woody. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, man. Yeah, Dukes. That's right. We were talking about blood sport. Yeah, where people die sometimes in the Kumite. Kumite. It's kind of like in Spanish when somebody needs to calm down, they say calmate. You need to calm down, calmate. But Kumite, that's the fighting tournament where people get to show what they got, you know? And sometimes they don't got enough, and that's tragic. But at least they had the guts to try, and that should be honored. Because, man, that's a big risk to take. You know, you people don't like to invest in the stock market, I know. Or, you know, it's like you got to make your portfolio. You got to have your 401k, your bonds, and then your stocks. You know, like bonds are a sure thing, right? That's like having a savings account, right? Which, by the way, I started my savings account last year. I forget how much I put into it. I think I put like $1,000 or $2. And I think I've earned $25 last time I checked. Or maybe it was 50. I forget, but that's like a sure thing. I think bonds are as well. But like, you know, I don't get to play that game. Anyways, and the stocks, yeah, I don't play that. I've never played that game. I told you guys about the time back in like 2010 or something when like Nintendo and WWE Wrestling and Apple Computer were all soaring, totally winning, and I'm just like, fuck me running. Man, I swear, I've been meaning to go to E-Trade. Granted, I've also been meaning to get some E-Surance, as well as just getting an E-Life. Because, I don't know. I can't say my E-Life has ever been that satisfying. Except, you know, my underground E-Life. That's always satisfying. When I'm hacking your box, that is great. And, like, I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble saying that, because, like, I don't miss crime. But, you know, most of the heavy shit I've done is, like, old news, like statute of limitations news, and anything I've done recently is a service. And that could be, like, proven in court if I had to avoid going to federal prison. But look, we're not talking about that. We're talking about enlightenment. We're talking about a video, and I'm about ready to press the play button. Let's try to wind down a little. You can tell by the clothes that I wear and the color of my hair that I'm a rocker. I hate it when I have unfinished thoughts. I think I noticed a couple of them in my last few journal entries. What were they? Oh, I was talking about the... Oh, come on. Let's just look it up. I don't want to spend all day thinking about it. I only got 10 minutes before I'm going to try to make this video happen. But what was I talking about? as I load it. Let me think. I was talking about. Oh man, I don't know. It was good though. It was like I needed to talk about it, but I got derailed because I had something else more. Oh, Sasha Gray's on. I wonder if she accepted my apology. She doesn't know I exist, and that's cool with me because she's just a dirty hoe. But at the same time, she's a dirty hoe that grew up around the same time I did and played video games and was on TV, and therefore, who gives a fuck if she's a dirty hoe? And if you're gonna be a dirty hoe, she's probably the best dirty hoe you've ever seen. But you know, what's with the pubes? Come on, get with the times, right? Hey man, that's her signature. Everybody else was, you know what I mean? She's kind of original, if you think about it. If you're gonna be a dirty hoe, you might as well be totally original, right? But, yeah, whatever, dude. Fuck her. Anyways, what was I talking about? I'm talking about enlightenment. Where's my goddamn video? I gotta look at this before I can't get distracted. Why doesn't this show me? Look at this bullshit, dude. I'm trying to find my video, and all I see is my live shit. I guess that's the way Twitch is, right? It's the priority is the live stream because of the social aspect, because of the whole community thing, because that's what matters, is finding your culture, because we're also culture shocked, and it's shocking to find your culture. That's what I was talking about in that weird clip where it's like 2 seconds long in my journal. But at the same time, I kind of need to get at the other stuff. What do I got to do to get the other stuff? Am I supposed to edit my panels or what? No. What the fuck? I gotta get at my pre-recorded. Fuck the live shit. I gotta get at my fuck. It's probably in my history. Let's just go to my history. Jesus Christ. I got no time. I got like 8 minutes left. I'm trying to wrap this up. There, that should work. I hope. Maybe I'm being naive. Maybe it will supersede my efforts. Maybe. Or maybe it'll give me what I fucking want. Exactly what I want. Okay. Long, hard day. Wound down. Crack. Wait. I guess it was the last one, right? No? No. No. It was before this. It's when we were on the iMac. Here's the iMac. What the fuck's
I think Kenneth knows he good.
Yes,
I know.
I know it's
He good. Yes,
I know it's
he good. Yes, hands on everyone too. Oh shit, we're screaming.
no, not this one.
We're screaming. No, not this one.
God damn it, Spacey.
Not this one. God damn it.
Dude, did you guys see this? This shit is hilarious. I love this video, dude. You know, life really should be like a cheesy 80s movie. It should be fun and playful and perhaps a little bit competitive, but ultimately by the end of the thing, when the credits roll, it's all been happy and we've all grown a little. Even like the bad guys, like in the Karate Kid, those white kids that are totally lame, and Ralph Macchio's all like, I'm gonna whoop your ass, you lamers. And like, fucking Mr. Miyagi's all wax on, wax off. Whack, whack, quack, quack. Wait, what? Anyway, crack of a whip. Whack. Whack of a whip? I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to remember things. My mind is scattered.
They didn't anticipate just how voracious and how hungry the United States drug addicts are for drugs.
Yeah, right?
It's insane. As far as I know. He finished his joints. Like I say, it's from Computer Shopper magazine. I'm like, please talk. And I'm seeing that
It was a 486. Because like that laptop, that Austin Pentium 100, that was like like the introduct. Like I don't think there was ever a Pentium 90, was there? That was like right around when that shit was really going. The Pentium. It was 386 46 Pentium Go. Yeah, right. And so what? Yeah, it was a 486, that first desktop. I got that fact wrong. Oh well, man. I'd like to see you do better. You probably can't even remember when you got toilet trained. Ha ha! I don't know who I'm talking to. I guess myself, because I can't remember when I got toilet trained. It's funny. Okay, what
We
next?
hang out in the magazine section at the supermarket. It was like dangling like a wire. You know, you must have a lot of money. Edit it on tape, but I could announce over it but I never realized how much hard drive space. So I had a subscription to
This
the
ain't it, dude. It's the one where I'm talking about Peggy being dead, I think.
oh, stole money from my mom's purse.
Yeah,
got
right.
cash back and put it back. I was angry with her because I had advised her to use the word perhaps when trying to order me around like a little bitch robot in an effort to seem like as if she was suggesting things rather than ordering me around like a little bitch. And I know she deserves like some slack. I can't hold her to the stringent standards that I normally hold people
Is that
to.
the right word?
Most people are held
Where's
on
my
so
dictionary?
they can see and they can breathe. Can't breathe or see.
My
Not
over
very
100-year-old dictionary.
But she told me about Peggy being in the New York Times obituaries.
Stringent. Stringent. That's gotta be the right word. Right? Supplemental. Damn, this thing's falling apart. I thought I was taking better care of it. This is a really old dictionary. A lexicon. I learned that word when I went to the Bad Religion lexicon. Way back when. Stream. Hey, you want to hear the definition of stream as people knew it back in 1890 whatever? The definition of stream back then was a current of water or other fluid to issue in a stream, flow copiously, radiate, to pour, and a streamer was like ensign or flag, column of light shooting upward, streamlet, rivulet. That's amazing. What a great definition. Light shooting upwards? Is that what I just read? A streamer is a radiant. What the fuck? I've never heard that. I've never used streamer like that. And I'm the original fucking streamer. That's weird. Well, you know, English is an old language, man. I mean, and it's subject to trends just like anything else. I guess if people stop using the word that way, so be it. What does this say? Streamlet? And that's akin to rivulet? Synonymous with rivulet? Let me read that again, please. Streamer, ensign or flag, semicolon, column of light shooting upward. I think I just gained enlightenment. Damn it, I lost it. Alright, let's start the fucking video. Fuck this fucking shit. Let's add video. video capture device. It's gonna be my AV to USB. Oh, I don't have the cables quite hooked up. This is a real pity, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's the only way to do it. Like, this is a stereo recording. This videotape is totally stereo. Oh, here it is. It's a total stereo recording. It has the stereo track. It was recorded on a goddamn AG455 made by Panasonic, I believe. That's like what we were always using back in those days, because that's what the studio gave us. You know, basically anybody that wanted to make a video was using the TV studio, because nobody had the gear. If you went and bought a handy cam at the store, guess what? It wasn't going to be super VHS broadcast quality. That's for damn sure. But what about the fucking stereo track? Oh no. Oh no. I just realized, I think maybe I figured out why my computer's freezing. Oh, but I gotta secure this. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I got hands. I got two hands. Oh god, this is cumbersome. Okay, left arm, work. Okay. Line in, line out. Line out is on the left. Line in is on the right. I need line out. Line out. Alright, I'm gonna use the red for the yellow, because white's gonna go with white. So, red goes yellow. White goes white. Alright. Now let's prop up the computer once more. My computer's falling over. But it's okay, because I'm propping it. Oh no! I think I pressed the record. No, I pulled the tab on the tape. It's right protected. So, that's no big deal. I have it queued at the beginning. Yeah, that's no big deal. I just gotta rewind it. Oh, I get stressed out when I'm, like, in a cumbersome situation. I tell you what. I got a lot of PTSD, I guess. Okay, here. Now I hook up the red to the yellow. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? I think I cut my camera a little too soon. I should document this struggle I go through. I really should. It would give me some context in my later years when my mind is completely fried from all the drugs I've taken. When I've got Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and God only knows what else. Guggenheimer's? I don't fucking know, dude. Do I look like a doctor? If you say yeah, okay, fine. Do I look like a neuroscientist? Exactly. I'd like to know how Elon Musk plans to make Neuralink a reality, because, like, that's not easy. But he's probably the guy that's gonna make Braindance real, which is gonna bring empathy to the world. Because you people don't give a fuck about me! You don't got it! You don't get it! You're never gonna! You can't empathize with this! Even though I'm crazy, and you know I've been through shit! You can read about it! You suck! I have no respect for you. I hate you. I hope this video gives you enlightenment. Fuck off. I'm so done. But no, okay. Yeah, the VCR. My computer. Can we see? No? God damn it, where's my... I need another fucking cigarette and another fucking painkiller. God fucking damn it. Where's my fucking flashlight? I will fucking end you. Oh, there it is. Alright. One last time. Yeah, man. It's like, my PC is all leaning forward because I got the Mac, and, like, I think that's was making it crash earlier, because when I take the VCR away, the prop, it's like it leans forward like at a not quite a 45-degree angle, more like a 20-degree angle, I guess, but it's definitely freaky. But the thing is, I got the bungee cords holding the goddamn iMac in place, which is basically holding the PC in place, so you can lean all you want, as long as you don't freeze up on me. But I guess for whatever reason, when it's not like flat parallel, I don't know if maybe it had more to do with the BIOS and resetting it back to the default. I didn't even do default optimized. I did default because like I was desperate. I had just got done doing a factory reset on this bad boy over here, my fucking Darkwing Duck router. Give me a fucking break, man. This world's so ridiculous. You people want to be cool so bad, and you don't know the first fucking thing about it. Well, not all. Some people do. Then they're cool. You know who you are. Alright. Fuck my voice. I'm gonna kill this. Uh-oh. How do I remove this? Ah, whatever. I'll lower it down and click the mute button. That's good enough. I don't have to remove shit. What if I got something to say?
Research the decree, and basically what is happening is education is supposedly supposed to be given to the people in the Iraqi. They have a lot of rights. Again, they have about 50 miles of coastal land that's workable. There is a lot of shrimp, and they do some shrimp farming. They are supposed to be given credit so they can farm their land. Each family has such an amount that God has given to them so that they can farm. Because of the problem they have with the government right now, a lot of people are without money. The credit system that was established in this.
Well, I guess that solved that. I think this is an SVHS tape. Let me look at the hole on the bottom of on the flip side. Let me see. No, this is not an SVHS tape. Why does it sound like shit? Why can I not see the picture? Weird. Oh, this wasn't done on an AG 455. It was done on a 450. I see. Well, that's still a pretty decent camcorder. But no, this is a TDK SHG. This is not an SVHS. And it's not a hacked SHG. We didn't drill a hole in this one to make it SVHS artificially. No. No. Not at all. You know, I got a bad feeling. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's fine, that's fine. It's fine. Well, the other bad feeling is, I guess, maybe OBS isn't the best program to use for this. You know, that makes sense. Yeah, man. Producing isn't exactly rocket science. It does take a little bit of science, I guess. Granted, it's an art form. No, it's a science. It's an art form. That's funny. Okay, do I have any other freaking video thing to work with here? God damn it. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. This is such a hassle. I wish I was dead. What am I gonna do? This is no state of mind at all. This is definitely not an enlightened mind. Hey, this will work. Diamond video capture. It should. I think it's like generic enough to work with any. No device! Wop, 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 wop. Well, fuck you, motherfucker. I didn't need you anyway. I hate you. I wish you were dead. Yeah, I just said that to a program. Whatever. You know what I mean. I'm a, I, you know, hate is illogical. So if you're in the process of hating and you say illogical things, it's perfectly understandable. You break, right? I don't know. My shoulder hurts. I'm leaning on my elbow, and I shouldn't be. My iMac is kind of in the way, and I should probably move my start menu or whatever. I should put my taskbar on the right side of the screen so I'm not like obstructed view, all leaning on my poor fucking arm. God damn, I'm tired of this. I'm so spoiled, man. I've had a good shoulder ever since I had my procedure. I'm totally not equipped to deal with this. Like, I got too much pain already. This is just enough to make me lose my mind. You know how, god damn it, me. Do I know how long yeah, I know how long it's been since we played guitar. A frustratingly, irritatingly, unheard of, insane amount of time. This shoulder injury is ridiculous. This setback is enough to make me, genocide, suicide, mass murder for a purpose this time. Is it any wonder I turn on myself and you? God damn it, this is ridiculous. How do I live like this? I'm ready to just come unhinged. Haven't I already done that a few times in this journal entry? God damn it. You know, the only way this could be any more appropriate would be if my freaking hard drive crashed. I don't think that's likely because this is a solid state. But, you know, I do own one crashed solid state, a Samsung Evo that came with the iMac. I think that's why it got donated to Goodwill, was because of the fucking crashed solid state. I belonged to an architect, a Muslim architect that lived in Oregon. Somewhat skilled from what I can tell, but he was in his senior years. Also had several assistants that seemed to be of Muslim, Islam type folks. And, yeah, when this Samsung Evo drive locked up and became write protected, that's how you know it's locked up. You can still access the data, but it's like, you can't write. Yeah, it's like, that would be appropriate. Right now, if that happened to my fucking solid state, 'cause that's just the kind of luck a born loser would have when they're trying to, striving for enlightenment. Blah, Glaven, blah, I'll fuck you up, man. Oh, I don't have one good program installed to do this, do I? I used to use Power Director 15. I don't even have that. Come on, I don't even have Power Director on here. God, I suck. I'm totally lame. I'm not totally games, I'm totally lames, man. Lamezor. God damn it. I got Sound Soap 5 Plus, though. That's easy. I could clean up the audio if I can ever get it imported! You know how I got that. Come on now. Obviously, I'm gonna have to install Power Director. Let me see. Let me see. Anything? Am I overlooking Windows Movie Maker or Clipper or whatever they call that lame ass fucking piece of shit? I swear to God, man. Talk about bloatware, right? No doubt. If I was president, I want to conquer the world and put an end to all the bloatware and beat the corporations to the children, and then we'll save the whales. Fuck bloatware, dude. Who invented that? What a bad idea that was. Definitely not a bright idea. Bloatware? It almost feels as bad as actual bloat. Like when you need a superenzymol enzyme in your guts because you ate too much grease. That's what happens to me if I eat too much grease. And I'm not talking about grease lightning. I'm talking about fucking fried foods, man. I can't handle that shit. Makes my, like, it's either my pancreas or my liver, I think. But I already know this about me. Temet Nosy. Let's get the goddamn thing installed. For Pete's fucking sake, whoever Pete is. I don't think I have any friends named Pete anymore that I can remember or recall. Maybe I do. Maybe I have more friends than I realize. I don't know, man. It doesn't feel like it at all. It really doesn't. I feel like I'm fending for myself hardcore. And I didn't say parkour. I said hardcore, motherfucker, because I'm hard to the bone. No doubt. Oh, I think I know why I don't have Power Director. Because I don't have the Microsoft Store. That's cool, man. Do I have the Fluent? Yeah, okay. I think I can make this work. Yeah, this is a weird situation to be in. I'm used to having a different style of windows. But this ultimately would be the best way because of the bloatware. God damn, man, that shit. Talk about making me homicidal. Fuck bloatware, dude. That's the kind of software that makes me yell, I'm gonna kill you! And I'm not even talking to a living being. I'm just shouting at the bloatware, I'm gonna kill you! Yeah, right. I'm gonna go postal on this bloatware, man. Here, I'd be smarter to look up. Okay. Yeah, this clip chump. Yeah, clip chump. All you chumps use clip chump, don't you? God, I got a bad attitude. Excuse me, I gotta take a fucking opioid. Who am I even talking to? Doogie Howser never did this. Every once in a while he'd talk about Vinny. Vinny, what's his Italian last name? Delvino? Was it Delvino? Damn, I'm good. It has to be. How do I know that? I haven't seen that show in 30 fucking years. Probably in syndication. Why wouldn't it be? It's probably on like Pluto or like fucking, what's the other one? Not Crackle, that's for movies. I'm talking about like TV, man. Television rules the nation. Do, 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 do. Wow, 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 wow. You know, I got a theory about that song. I'm pretty sure that's Daft Punk being irreverent and somewhat snarky, or like, you know, they're basically talking smack. They're trying to make you angry. Because obviously television doesn't rule any nation, but at the same time, it might as well. At least back when that was recorded. Yeah, right? It's like a challenging concept. But there's no lyrics that I recall. Or maybe the chorus line is just, television rules the nation. Right? I just found that. I have that. I bought that. Or did I pirate that? I have that. That's the one with the TV on the album cover. As opposed to the one with the liquid metal. That one's Discovery, and the first one's Homework, and then the next one with the TV. I don't know. What is that? Is that television? What'd they call that one? With Robot Rock. That's like like epic, dude. That's like Daft Punk had really found themselves at that point. Because I think that like Discovery was kind of like they were like paying homage to all of the music that inspired them. That's like when they made all the anime music videos and shit. Like, or I think they made those. You know, it's tough to really know because back then there were so many kids making internet videos of their own, and like they hadn't totally used ISRC codes to crack down like fascists, like Metallica fascists. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, and you're just trying to be a good fan. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You don't bitch about it because you think it's time that the artist gets some royalties after all the years of piracy. Yeah, where's my money? Says me to me. Yeah, fuck that. I've got published songs, man. I never got the ISRC codes because I didn't want to be a fascist. Anyway. Yeah, I got some Daft Punk theories. So what? Who cares? Who cares what you do? Who cares about yo? Yo! Yo! That reminds me of that song I posted on the internet. Whatever, man. Social network. Yeah, that's like the social network post I made the other day. I was all like, fucking, I posted that Merle. It's Merle, right? In the Murder Junkies. Merle Allen and the Murder Junkies. Isn't that who's singing? He's like, who gives a fuck what you like? That song rocks. And it's very, like, it scares me. I'm like, God damn, I'm glad I'm not at that live show. That guy scares me. He sounds pissed off. God damn. I'm like reluctant to party with Merle, but at the same time, I've seen him in interviews, like on YouTube, and I can tell he's a friendly guy, and that the whole stage thing is like a shtick. Or maybe not a shtick. Maybe it's more like an outlet. Or maybe it's just like he's good at what he does, and that's what he does, and that's it. Maybe there's no emotion involved, because I'm a performer. I know what that's like. Sometimes you perform and you put your heart and soul into it. Sometimes you go through the motions. And other times it's a cathartic experience where you don't even know what's going to happen. And that's like a Darby Crash kind of germ show if that happens. You should feel lucky if you witness that. But I think I saw that one time. Like at Surly Wench, like I saw the Fleshies when they were in town. And John Geek, he was like totally into this song. I forget. I wish I could remember. But he took his shot glass. I can't remember if it had liquor or if it was empty, but he threw it straight up at the ceiling like as hard as he could. And it shattered into pieces, and he wound up cut. And I don't know if this was like some kind of a gimmick, like maybe while I was looking at the shot glass, he took out a razor blade and sliced his own hand. But I don't think he's that kind of guy, man. He's not some kind of a drama guy. He's not into the tricks and the hocus pocus, man. I think that was I think he just went haywire and cut himself on a piece of shrapnel that he created, and nobody else got hurt, thank God. But that was pretty wild. And yeah, man, that's fucking cathartic, isn't it? Wouldn't you say? You ever do shit like that? I'll bet I can't remember for sure. I think he was all like, whoa. Oh, I better stop drinking so much. I think he said something like that to Fred, and I think Fred agreed. He's like, yeah, dude, alcohol, you smoke more weed, man. And he... good times. All right, obviously what I need isn't here. Let me see if I query this. Can I get what I deserve? Um, 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 think I might be ridiculous. Though this is a fine open source application to browse software stores with, I'm not sure if it has access to everything. It looks like it doesn't. That's too bad. I've tried. I wonder if is this an upgraded copy? Have they made any new releases? I hope. Because last time I tried, let me see. No, it's definitely not here. It's supposed to be Dell Media something something, Cyberlink something. Last time I checked, all I can do is GitHub, and I still haven't set up a Fluent Store account. Well, this ain't gonna work. Alright, moving on. This is such a hassle, dude. I hate my life. Luckily, I just did an opioid and I'm a little more patient. And I'm not like sounding scary like Merle Allen. Right? Yeah. But if this keeps up, I am gonna sound scary in a second. I'll kill you! I kill you! I kill you! Remember that guy, the ventriloquist? Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, I have a live account. I'll be damned. I can't send, yeah, I don't need to send mail. Fuck off. I just want to know I was logged in. Email. Give me a fucking break. Do people even use that anymore? I thought that's what they just went on social networks instead now. You go to your chosen.com and fuck the email. I know not everybody's like that. I know that because of the fucking 100,000 spam person. Yeah, it's on the Internet Archive. I remember. That was a good fucking hack for everyone involved. You ask me, nobody got hurt. I got promoted a little bit. Everybody should be better. That's some black hat hacker shit. Everybody wound up winning. That's cool. Yeah, how black is my hat? It's murdered out, motherfucker. Let's see. This is ridiculous. I just want to browse the catalog. I guess I'll use Google. Good thing my hands still work. Back off, bitch. I'm trying to type here. Be cool, bitch. Honey bunny, I love you, honey bunny. Man, fuck you. What are you doing to me, Google? I'm legit. You should bring me something now. Did I type in the domain wrong? What the fuck? I guess I did. Okay, whatever. I'm so tired of looking at that guy. The Sasquatch guy, all winking at me like as if I'm doing something nefarious. Or like, he's like, don't worry, I won't narc you out, you black hat. Fuck you, Sasquatch. You don't even exist. If I took a photograph of you, yeah, wink, wink, it's reciprocal. Oh, well, whatever, man. I'm still tired of your ugly face because I'm just trying to use the old Google that used to work. Whatever, man. Like, that guy gives a fuck. Whatever. Reload. Yeah, thanks. I hate the internet these days. These motherfuckers don't know shit about computer security because all they're doing is making it harder for me to use, and I can still backdoor them. They suck. It's ridiculous. All you gotta do is reverse engineer. That's always gonna give you a guaranteed win. Of course, sometimes it's difficult to get the enterprise level software that costs money. But, you know, I'm not gonna narc anybody out, but there's sources. And also, there's so much open source software these days, you don't even need the binaries. And if you're not a bug hunter, you don't gotta report the bug, homie. You don't. You can keep it black hat. 'Cause fuck them. They don't look out for you. Oh, you're happy to get a paycheck, right? Yeah, you got some resume shit. It says on your resume, yeah, I got chump change. 'Cause I'm a chump, and I use Clip Chump to make my videos where I earn my chump change. You're so lame. I have no respect for you, bug hunter. And I'm gonna backdoor you too by the end of it all. Yeah, I know, I did just take an opioid. I need a fucking cigarette. Fuck you. What the fuck am I doing? Why hasn't this been imported yet? This is an important video. Am I stupid? Am I feeble? Like, I am going to websites. I'm not just talking the whole time. I know, I'm trying. This is ridiculous. I'm just about ready to take a hammer to my own VCR. So I give up and do something fun. I guess it's time to take a break. Damn it. How am I ever gonna make any progress? It's no wonder I never get anything good uploaded. Making streams all the time, ranting at my camera. It's so regrettable. That's practically as regrettable as violence. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna go postal. One of these days. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, it's almost made. I'm pretty quick. Write self. Write journal entry. Right? Because I give up. I thought I had an agenda. I thought I had a goal. But I think I've been fucking up so bad. It makes me cry my eyes out. I'm such a boring loser. I fuck myself over. And I don't even realize it because nobody tells me or asks me, hey, JJ, why are you fucking yourself over? If somebody were to just say that once, hey, JJ, why are you fucking yourself over? And then I could say, what do you mean? And then they could tell me how I'm fucking myself over. That would really help right now. But you're probably scared of me, even though you gotta be right next to me for me to shoot you. And I don't want to shoot you if you're my friend. I just want to shoot you if you're the president. And that's a suicidal tendencies reference. I shot Reagan. It's so regrettable. So done. I'm so over it. It's just, I'm so crippled. About the only thing I can do is sit here and fuck with a computer. At least I'm not Stephen Hawking, trapped in my own body, trapped in a chair. Dude, I'm in a chair. Hello? Just because my arms work, my shoulder doesn't. It's not that great. I got a bad hip. Not to mention that, my back hurts. I'll bet Stephen Hawking, I don't really know for sure if he was in pain the whole time he's like basically paralyzed or trapped in his own body. You know, if he was in pain, Jesus Christ, man, how did he do it? But, you know what, I'd be willing to bet money he wasn't in pain, because he wouldn't have been able to do it. The history of the universe, or whatever, I got that. It's around here somewhere on paperback, you know? Fuck, man. And that guy used to be totally normal. He was a young, upright, he was practically a yuppie. Young and upwardly mobile? Yeah, no shit. We're all young and upwardly mobile at some point, aren't we? Unless we're like a St. Jude's fucking... Oh. Those poor kids. They got a lot of struggling. Fuck. I know what it's like to struggle. And they struggle harder than me. And listen to me. I rant on. It's regrettable. Those kids, I've never. Granted, I don't know, man. There's probably a stream out there somewhere where that one kid is all like, yeah, oh, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. And then, like, his buddies are like, oh no, you gotta keep it cool, man. We're making a. He's like, fuck you, you little bitch. What, why don't you just go suck St. Jude's dick, why don't you? Put on a bra and panties if you're gonna be all Saint. Hey, fuck you, man. I know French. They are people. Just because they're disabled doesn't mean they're angels. It doesn't mean they're cherubic. It means that they're looking to get their dick sucked too, man. Just like me, I ain't looking to get my dick sucked. I'm looking to just not want to kill you. Like I currently... Alright, I'm lighting it. I'm just looking to get my dick sucked. Yeah. What are we talking about? Oh, the video import. How am I gonna pull this off? God damn it. I think I got a full fucking registered copy of Power Director on a backup on a drive. I'm not gonna do this tonight, am I? But what else am I gonna do? I don't feel like playing a video game. I guess I could listen to music. But seriously, I can only do that so long before I feel like reading a book or like browsing the web or hacking the planet, taking advantage of all the backdoors that are pre-installed that I figured out while reverse engineering the binaries. Did I say that out loud? Fuck. That was a joke. That is a fucked up phenomenon, though. The pre-installed backdoors. It's like you're supposed to trust your software provider, right? That's stupid, dude. The older the software, like, the easier it is to find the backdoor when you reverse engineer it, no doubt. But also, the more likely that it's not even going to have one in the first place. Because though the NSA is an insidious force that uses the pressures of the power of the whole echelon or fucking surveillance state, police state, big brother. Yeah, I'm not a conspiracy guy. I've never been a conspiracy guy, but I know that it's real. Give me a fucking break. Edward Snowden knows it's real. It's not a big secret. Man. That's why you're all so chicken shit. And prim and proper and nerdy and square and lame. Except for you cool kids that don't buy in to the whole fake phony thing. Because we're all human. And I know you're looking to get your clit licked or dick sucked. You don't gotta be coy with me. I'm real. I'm a real human being. And though I don't think about getting my dick sucked 24-7, probably think about it like at least like what? 0.57? Right? Damn, how am I gonna get my dick sucked today? Right? Give me a break. You people are so fake. Y'all so G-rated. Makes me sick. You know what I mean. I'm not talking to you, cool kid. You're just supposed to go right on, man. And then go like that when I say something really hate-filled. Let's go right on, JJ. You tell them. Because somebody has to. And you've got nothing to lose anymore. You don't have your dignity. You don't have your wholesome image from Zot the Avenger days. You definitely don't have influence in the form of a rock star. You're not going to lose a goddamn thing. You know, when Mel Gibson did what he did, when Charlie Sheen did what he did, you know, when like, I don't want to go any further because it's gonna piss me off. I like Mel Gibson and Charlie Sheen. I think Mel Gibson is Mad Max, and I think Charlie Sheen is funny, and also was in Wraith, which was made in my hometown. It's like a movie about race cars. It's kind of like Mad Max, but it's not post-apocalyptic. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I I guess I've been wanting to install the Microsoft Store. I heard you can do it when you issue the command ws reset-i, but I did that and it said I was missing something. What was I missing? I can almost remember. What was it? I think I'm not having a Nick fit anymore. You motherfuckers. Yeah, that's not a Nick fit. That's just how I feel. Okay, let me see. Oh, right. I need a different program. Uh, yeah, I love you too, PowerShell. Okay, where was I? What am I missing? What piece to clip renew, huh? Probably have that on a hard drive over there somewhere. Oh, it does me a lot of good now. Not. Although it is nice that I finally put my Kali Linux drive inside the desktop. I had no idea it would be so much faster. I should have guessed. This USB 3.0 or 1 or whatever, it's pretty great, but it's still faster to have your internal SATA connection hooked up. It's kind of monkey rigged though. It's kind of silly. I've all got the enclosure inside the desktop, like in the drive bay. Like it's not even like fastened with a screw or anything. It's floating. I'll bet when the computer leans forward, it probably shifts around. That's ridiculous. I probably should have at least used a twisty tie or like a zip tie. Some kind of a tie. A bow tie? No, that's funny though. Makes me think of Louis Farrakhan. I don't really know much about that guy, but I do know about the Nation of Domination and Farouk. Those guys were total badasses. And also total hard asses. They weren't gonna take your fucking shit any longer. It was their time. And you know why? Because Farouk could probably beat you up, that's why. And D'Lo Brown knew his role. That's for damn sure. I mean, that was his tagline. Know your role. Like, literally. You know he knew his role. No doubt. I miss those days when people knew their role. Granted, it was sometimes a crummy role that they didn't want to know. That's where I am. Hey, those days haven't left us. I have a crummy role. And I can't seem to upgrade. Oh well. So what's clip renew? You know what? I got a technique. I can get that. I bet. I know a thing or two. That is, if Google is still any good, I'll bet this doesn't even work. Because Google really does suck these days. I don't know why they had to clean up their act. I do know a thing or two about regulations and like conformity to standards and practices. like I've been reading Bruce Schneier's work for like a lifetime, my lifetime, ever since I picked up applied cryptography, and also Secrets and Lies, and also what was the one? Didn't he have a book before Secrets and Lies? Or was it after Secrets and Lies? It's on my bookshelf. It's been a minute since I've read it. You know, it's basically his take on the whole thing. Like applied cryptography is like a technical text. It was the technical text that everybody should have been using. God damn it. And I just smoked a cigarette. Come on, calm down. Yeah, anyways. I know a thing about, like, what do they call it? SIFs or SITs or, you know, when you're compliant with the security standards of the whatever. It's pretty important these days. I think you can get sued if you're not compliant, especially if you get compromised and leaked. Jesus Christ Almighty. I wonder if Equifax was compliant when they totally dropped the ball on an entire nation of Americans. Were they compliant at the time? I don't know. Were they? Were they? Should they still be in business? You know, I don't even like those three credit agencies. What is it? TransUnion, Equifax, and ec, ec, e, ec, ec, what is it? I used to know this off the top of my head. I think that's how Geraldo Rivera got hacked when, like, he was doing his episode on cybercrime, and I think he had, like, what was it, fiber optic? Was fiber optic the guy that had his TRW report? And he got it from, like, Information America or, you know, LexisNexis. No, it's not. I think it's just Lexis. LexisNexis is for students. Well, whatever it was, you know, it came from either Equifax, TransUnion, or a it starts with an E, doesn't it? Man, whatever. Here, let me see if I can. I gotta find out that answer. I know this. Yeah, fuck you, you fascist. Yeah, Credit Karma. What a misuse of the word karma. Coming from the guy that met the Dalai Lama. Not that they're a bad company, it's just, give me a break. Credit has nothing to do with karma. But yeah, I guess you can have Credit Karma. It's called your credit report. Right. Equifax, TransUnion, and what? Top 3. Thank you. Which one? Experian. How could I forget that? I swear to God, that's like forgetting the word Tara. How did I forget that? CFP, Customer Federal Protection Bureau, orders TransUnion and Equifax to pay for DC. Don't tell me about it. I rant enough as it is. You people are doormats. You let yourselves get walked all over. God, my rib. Ah. I hate Charlie horses. God, I'm sick of this world. I thought things would be cyberpunk. Little did I know that they would be this cyberpunk this quick. Like this, I thought I'd be a cyber criminal too. I thought I'd be living in a warehouse in the San Francisco Bay Area, just hacking the system, stealing your identity all day long. By now, I didn't anticipate all my injuries from all my accidents. It's regrettable. I was prepared for a life that never happened. Dude, I could have been so Shockwave Rider. If I just wouldn't have got injured. Still, though, that probably wouldn't have happened. because I love my mom, and she's got nobody but me. Like, it was weird to watch her and my dad still be friends after their divorce. That was weird. It's like, if you guys are so friendly, why did you get the divorce? I come from a broken home now. Why couldn't you just keep it together? Like, what's the difference? Oh, well, now that we're divorced, he knows to not leave threatening messages when he gets drunk, and also he stays at his mother's trailer and doesn't try to come over and stay, which I wish could have happened. That would have been nice. I'd let him sleep in my bunk bed if I would have had one. But whatever, man. I was too busy like sneaking girls and then my mom, she's like out, trying to have a life, and then I didn't even have to sneak the bitches in anymore. Dumb cunts. I hate my life. I practically hate everybody I know. Why? Because it's all so regrettable, man. I could use some help. And nobody's helping me. Why shouldn't I hate? I mean, give me a break. What do you consider help? A hypothetical world as I talk to myself in my journal? What do you consider help? What, like, buy me a coffee? I mean, real help, dude. I got injuries that I'm never gonna get better from. I've had so many surgeries. 4 open hip surgeries, 1 shoulder surgery, 7 hand surgeries. Am I forgetting anything? I don't know. Oh yeah, I also had the ulcer. Dr. Hurtado's dead too. That's the other doc. I have 4 dead doctors that helped me tremendously. God damn it. If Oh God. Please look after Dr. Siegel. If there is a God. I don't believe in you. But if you hear me, please look after Dr. Siegel. He's a really good guy. He's like the most skilled motherfucker. And he likes rock and roll music. I had so much respect for that doctor. I probably wouldn't be able to play. Well, I can't play guitar right now. But that's not his fault. He fixed my labrum. But my AC rotator cuff is all fucked up because apparently I have some kind of a like a fucking histamine problem, I guess. What does my mom call it? I forget. I try not to think about my health because that enrages me more than anything. God damn it. That's really my big setback is the biggest problems in my life. I can't Google them because reading about them just completely destroys me. I try to avoid thinking about those problems. I'm really helpless. And I don't want to be that way. I'm a DIY kind of guy. I'm a sci-fi guy. I am the shit, baby. But God, it's hard. God, it's difficult. I hate saying that. Because it sounds... That's what she said. God, it's hard. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. God, it's difficult. Nothing to laugh at. That's what she said. I got this. I think. Where is it? There it is. This is really weird. My left alt button doesn't seem... Let's see if it works. Oh, it's working. I think my keyboard mappings are wrong in some of my programs or in Linux. My left alt hasn't been working. I've been using my right alt. That's annoying because of my shoulder. I try not to... You know what? Whatever, man. Who cares? Alright, where was I? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's not normal. Oh, that must be because I did the BIOS reset. Because my shit was freezing. Okay, I don't need you. I'd like to use you. I love... WSL is basically Windows' best selling point, in my humble opinion. At this point in human history, yeah, no doubt. Motherfucker. Unix is the shit, and you know it. And I didn't say Linux, I said Unix, because it doesn't have to be WSL. There's ways to hack it, man. Linux isn't always Linux, if you know what I'm saying. It's Unix. Okay. Wait a minute. What do I do in my scripts? I do OJ. L. KV. Lame. That's lame. How regrettable. Whatever, dude. You're not gonna stop me. I thought that would be the convenient way to do it. Alright. Excuse me? I have it? That's bullshit, dude. Why am I getting that error message if I already have it? I hate Microsoft. If I had Bill Gates here right now... this is gonna feel satisfying. I'm gonna go out of my way to demonstrate what I would do if I had more than just a voodoo doll. Motherfucker. I fuck you up, man. You fucking liar. He's all like, oh, I'm a genuinely... Have you ever watched him on David Letterman? That guy was such a spaz. He was like a stereotype, a caricature of like a nerd. Except he's a nerd in a suit, which is the most despicable nerd of all! A nerd should wear a t-shirt, god damn it, and sneakers! That's what I'd do to him. You fucking lamer. You're such a phony. You don't care about anybody. It's Belinda that got you. She convinced you. She said, honey, maybe you should be a little more charitable because people hate you and they think your product is buggy because it blue screens BSODs all the time. Yeah, BSOD is not what people called it. They called it a blue screen of death because it basically killed your spirit. It made you not want to use a computer every time you got one. I'd hang him from the highest flagpole I could find. That's what I'd do if he was here right now, and if my shoulder was working, or maybe if I had like a gang. I'm talking about more than just a cyber gang. I mean a street gang, like the Halloweeners, or the I-5ers. Man, I'd fuck this guy up. He's such a piece of shit. And you know, if I met him, I'd probably get along with him, because I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. And we'd probably have a good conversation, and I could tell him all the ways he's fucked up my life and everybody else's. That would be an enlightening conversation. Hey, do you like the Windows 7 sticker? Can you see it? Can I see I want to put this in my journal. Oh, it's not even, there it is. Yeah, it's cute. I peeled that off my computer case back when I had all this shit in the Dell case, the Optiplex case. Yeah, that's why I am a legal owner of Windows. Because I had Windows 7 on that Optiplex that I bought from Goodwill. And the serial number's good. And I was savvy enough to get it upgraded to Windows 10 when that was possible. I don't know if it's still possible. Supposedly, it was a limited time basis. So I took advantage because I think I read about that in PC Magazine Online. Like, I was like trying to figure out what can I possibly do with this Windows 7 license that would actually be useful. Because running Windows 7 is actually a terrible idea. I mean, hello, the end of license support, EOL, yeah, it's basically an impossibly difficult task to secure that. Even if you got a great firewall, yeah, your great firewall better block your outward ports too, because blocking the incoming ports ain't good enough. Oh, and by the way, you gotta block your outgoing port 80 and port 443 and port 8080 and port 8443, because those would be the first ports I would try if I was trying to backdoor your motherfucking ass on a lame-ass Windows 7 install. And not even a default one. I'm talking about completely updated, maximized, secured to CIF standards, or whatever the fuck your stupid standards are called. I forget. What is it? Is it CIFs? I forget. Yeah, hang him from the highest pole, dude. Like a dirty nigger. Back when dirty niggers got hung like that. It used to happen, man. And that's what they called them. And it's fucked up. And what I'm saying is probably fucked up, but I never had a chance to talk to this guy. And I'm gonna hate him until the day I die. Is he still alive? I don't even know. I kinda hope he's dead. If he's still alive, I'd like to talk to him. And that little voodoo doll was made here in my hometown at an anarchist collective. And my ex-fiance, my second one, she gave me that as a present. I really loved her. Cool chick, right? Yeah, if you hate the fuck out of Bill Gates. Like as if he's like less than human. He's almost charming on that David Letterman interview, on that, when he went on. And Paul Schaefer and everybody. And what was the program director? Was it Mel? The black dude. He was like funny and like handsome and clever, but like I think that all that stuff was scripted out like in advance. Like, but hey, man, or was it Biff? Mel? Biff? It's been so long, man. That shit used to be on oops, I knocked over that's a good idea. I should do a fucking whip it. That'd be a nice head change. Instant head change. I'm not even in pain. I'm trying to use this as a pain control mechanism because I can't get a fentanyl patch to save my fucking life. The funny thing is, I'd probably suck a goddamn dick for a good amount of fentanyl patches. Enough to last me a year? Why not? Like, give me a break. It's just a dick. I'm talking about my life and my livelihood and my ability to function, man. That would just be one weird thing that it's not that regrettable in a lifetime of regrets to get prostituted like a whore and say, well, at least I got what I needed. It's still regrettable, though. But hey, man, there's more regrettable things in this world, like being Bill Gates, for example. No doubt. How's about like being a liar, a cheat, a thief, a greedy, selfish, self-serving motherfucker out to exploit the innocent? That's definitely worse than sucking a dick. Granted, I'm not trying to suck a dick, especially a dirty dick. But I'm about ready to for a motherfucking fentanyl patch, god damn it, because I'm in severe pain all the time. And if you can't tell by my attitude, you can tell by the way I walk and the way I talk and the clothes that I wear and the color of my hair. I'm a rocker. Yeah, I'm a rocker. Yeah, that song's basically about Metallica. That's the ironic thing. Is Metallica doesn't even listen to Anti-Nowhere League. That's like the one song they ever listened to was So What? Right? Like Lars and Papa Het probably rocked out to So What, laughing their asses off because the lyrics are pretty. God, where did I put my box of whippets? God fucking damn it. Can't anything ever be easy? Anyways, yeah, they're probably laughing their asses at about, so what? Who cares? Who cares, you boring little cunt? Who cares about you? You. Well, I fucked a sheep and I fucked a goat. I shoved my cock right down its throat. So what? So what? Who cares what you do? Are you trying to brag about fucking a goat's mouth? You're such a boring little cunt. And of course, fucking a goat would be really punk rock to somebody that knows nothing about punk rock, right? I think it would be really punk rock to overthrow the state and bring unity and world peace to mankind. That would be punk rock. But what do I know? I'm only the rockinest man alive. So what? So what? Who cares what I think or do? Exactly. But like that song, I'm a rocker, I'm a rocker. You can tell by the clothes that I wear and the color of my hair, I'm a rocker. That is totally about Metallica. More specifically, Papa Het and Lars. So like, Anti-Nowhere League, they got theirs. It's like you can tell Metallica didn't listen to the whole album, right? Because otherwise, it would have registered. They would have been listening, going, "Oh, this is funny. Wait a minute, is he singing about me?" That's what Lars would have said, and Papa Het would have tried to reassure him. "Oh no, wait, let's play it back. He's not talking about you. Yeah, you can tell by the clothes in my hair. Yeah, you below. Just listen to the fucking lyrics, dude. It's about Metallica. So that's funny and ironic. Maybe I'll laugh about it. God damn. My attitude is constantly regrettable. I'm so tired of this. Use enlightenment so desperately. It's like I've heard there are yogis on planet Earth that know how to transcend the physical pain of. They know how to walk on coals. Granted, I don't know what it's like the day after when the blisters set in. I mean, I don't know. They never really. Who knows, right? It's like it's really impressive when it happens right in front of you and they're still alive afterwards. But what happens the day after when they get the blisters on their toes? How do they deal with that? I'd like to see that. I've been to coal walking parties where there's like stupid drunk hippies ready to do it, and they across the coals. But you know, after the party's over, I don't know what happened. What happened with the blisters? Did you have to put like cortisone or like A&D ointment or Vaseline or maybe like wrap them in bandages? Like, how did you deal with the blisters from the coal walking? Because I don't believe in magic at all. I'm way savvier than that. I can do magic, and I know it's not magic. You can tell by the color of my hair and the clothes that I wear that I'm a rocker. I'm a motherfucking rocker. And who cares? Who cares what I do? Who cares about you? You. I care about you. I do. I may sound gay, don't I? When I say that. I don't give a fuck, dude. You homophobe? Yeah, I'm totally queer. I'm ready to suck your dick for a fentanyl patch, you son of a bitch. Ah, so regrettable. Come on, head change, man. Tell by the clothes that wear and the color of my skin. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I was starting to freak out. Oh, wow, wow. Ah. Ah. Boo. Mama. God damn. That was heavy. I wouldn't call that a climax. I'd just call that a head change, a head shift. I just call myself ahead of my time. You lame ass fucking poser. Ah, it didn't work. Ah! I thought that would work. I'm back to normal. Except everything's tingly and my air filter sounds like wow, 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 wow. Yeah. It's all so regrettable. The potential that we have. You know, I have a theory that George Lucas made Star Wars just to remind us how lame we are, how infantile and unprepared when it comes to sophistication and civilization and just being nice to each other and looking out for the greater good. Like, give me a break, dude. Star Trek is fantastic. That's like the idealistic version of what would happen if we went to space. But in a Star Wars world, the prime directive, we would wipe our fucking ass with it, and you know it. You fucking, all the corruption. Think about it. Humans can't even live a lifetime without getting a fucking laundry list of Me Too allegations. And a whole bunch of dick pics and like blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. And these are supposed to be future politicians or perhaps current politicians. Jesus Christ. You think a humanoid life form wants to see that? Oh. Jar Jar Binks. Ooza, mooza, biza, gooza. Picka. Give me a break, dude. We're never gonna do anything. And you know it. Why get your hopes up? You lame ass motherfuckers. Like Star Trek is like if everybody got enlightened and then had children. Like, right? Yeah, it makes sense it's in San Francisco because that's probably the most. If you wear a flower in San Francisco, that's like a pretty enlightened, accepting place. Granted, there's still a plethora of psychos willing to do you harm. Well, yeah, that's everywhere. So what? So what? Who cares what you do? Who cares? Who cares about you? I do. Want to care about me? I can use some help, man. I know I can be repaired. It's just really expensive. As far as I know, stem cells is the only way to fix my back because it's mostly soft tissue damage, like myofascial, like my musculoskeletal, but it's not really skeletal, it's just musculo. Like, you can't fix broken muscle tissue with surgery. That's ridiculous, dude. My muscles need to heal. I have scar tissue in my back that feels like scar tissue in a junkie's arm. It's ridiculous. And those are my most painful spots. Man, I don't want to talk about it. It's a vulnerability. Talk about a Vulcan neck grip. Dude, you don't even have to be Vulcan to neck grip me. The thing is, I'm not gonna drop to the ground and pass out. I'm gonna drop to the ground and cry. Cause that's really painful. Excruciating. Reminds me of when I was this tall and I'd get my fucking hip pain. Bone on bone. You know, they call them chondrites. They're like little balls of rice. Rice bodies, they call them. And they fucking clog up your fucking joints, man. And they're leftovers from the time when I was like a toddler, when I was like this tall, and fucking my hip disintegrated and was decaying. They call that hold on. Not desiccation. They call that when your cells die. They call that, I forget. I don't want to think about it. The cell death. And like, by the time my parents took me to the children's hospital, which is like a miniature version of St. Jude here in my town over by Broadway and Country Club, fucking, by the time they got me there, it was already halfway gone, the ball on my hip. So it wasn't exactly cool. It wasn't exactly savable. I mean, technically I walk and I skateboard, but the ball on my hip is definitely not a ball. It's more like a fucking dinged up marble. And that's good enough, I guess, because, like, I know how to handle pain. I'm tough. Even though I tell you I'm a wimp and I hate pain, I tell you I'm a wimp because I hate pain. I don't need any more. Okay? I'm not a wimp. But please, I am a wimp. I don't need any more pain. They say no pain, no gain. I don't need gain. Fuck gain. Gain is for losers that are insecure about who they are. Underneath it all. That is enlightenment. I am enlightened. God damn it. I don't need some fucking Buddhist bullshit to tell me I'm enlightened. I know the truth. That we are all like a crystal ball that is clean and smooth and beautiful and ready to be filled with the light that will project a prism on the wall, or perhaps the reflection of a smiling face. Of course, it would be upside down, because that's kind of the nature of the crystal ball effect. Or maybe just like it would be in a MC Escher portrait. You know, like, you ever seen that one? I don't know if it's a crystal ball. It might be a metallic ball. I think that's a self-portrait. What a genius. What a gift to mankind MC Escher was, right? That's pretty nerdy. If you ever... I still have my MC Escher t-shirt. You know, that's some trippy psych... Hey, man, good idea. I almost forgot these existed. I was having so much fun talking about the good things in life. But yeah, man, that's a trippy motherfucker. MC Escher. He's right up there with Pablo Picasso. Dude, Pablo Picasso is cool because if you look in pop culture, not only did Alice Cooper hang out with him, but the Butthole Surfers wrote a song about him. That's fucking cool. Oh, that was strong. I feel like Sasha Grey. Oh, that was too much, too quick. That's what she said. Oh, that don't feel right. I think I might have hurt my throat. Let me have a drink. I'm okay. That was scary. I guess I shouldn't pull on my trigger so hard. Whatever.
Whatever, man. Fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. Just say, perhaps you should not pull the trigger so vigorously. There you did. Yeah.
Na 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 na. And she's saying, but I wonder what to see with my friend. And said, I get disease, and I wonder. Mm-hmm. Man, fuck this journal. Journal doesn't do anything for me right now. Maybe in the future. Not right now. Right now, this journal is just regrettable. Just documenting what a born loser I am. Yeah. Well, my guitar student loved that song. Bust that shit out randomly all the time. Miss that guy.
You know, he owned it. I think it was a G5, a Macintosh.
Yeah, I'm really high. Everything's weird. It doesn't stop me from thinking about how sad. Yeah, now it's worn off. I'm not fucked up. I'm just thinking. How regrettable. I don't know what happened to that guy. Maybe he got some LSD that was tainted with fentanyl. Does fentanyl cause cardiac arrest? Maybe he got some cocaine that was fucked up. I don't know, man. He wasn't into that many drugs. He was mostly like an LSD, cocaine, marijuana guy. That shouldn't kill anybody, right? I mean, cocaine could kill a person, yeah. But not normally. It's usually stomped and cut to hell. God damn it. He was younger than me. And his old man. God damn it. Man, she's saying, oh, that she wants only me. But yeah, he had a G5 Macintosh. When I ordered this thing from Goodwill, shopgoodwill.com, I was thinking to myself, this would be nice. This would be cool. I remember before I ordered it, I was thinking to myself, how neat it would be to inherit his G5. It's like I'd go over and hang out with him and we'd party and get fucked up. One time me and my goddamn singer that's locked up in prison had it was a fight. It was weird. But like we knocked over a bunch, like my guitar student had a bunch of DVDs, and when we were literally fighting, like, because we were drunk and just being like easily offended, you know. You've dishonored me. I challenge you to a duel. Nah, fuck that. Barroom brawl. Whatever. But we knocked over a bunch of his DVDs. Like, they were just kind of stacked up, like, you know, horizontal, like. And I was like, I'm sorry, man. The next day, we all went to the liquor store. We went to Downtown Liquors, which is like right by a mortuary, I think. And it's also right by the Tucson Police downtown headquarters. And it's like right by the Opera House. I've been to all those places. Like at the police department, I had to go in there one time because my cargo van got broken into. My Econoline 100 that I used to use to haul around my amplifier for gigs. And when it got broken into, not much got stolen, just a boombox. That was mine. I think it was a Panasonic. It was pretty good. I used to play my tapes, my cassette tapes that I still own. And, like, like the Hacker soundtrack, fucking Frontline Assembly, Public Image Limited. Really good shit. It was like, I didn't know how to fix a car stereo at that point in my life. I could barely work the 3-gear stick shift. But that stereo, I never got it back. But my second fiance's skateboard got stolen. I know, right? Not only did she give me a Bill Gates doll, but she skated too. And was cute as hell. So what? She's a dumb little cunt that abandoned me after the rollover and left me high and dry at the most vulnerable point in my entire life. But regardless, I went to the police station and I got her skateboard back and gave it to her because we were lovers at that point. And yeah, I was happy to be that guy, because that sucked. Apparently somebody was doing a smash and grab kind of like on every car on the block in downtown Tucson when I was living there, And like, I don't miss that boombox. It was nice to have. I got a better sound system now. If it wasn't for this sound system, I probably would have gone postal by now. I've learned more wisdom through this sound system than I am enlightened. I'm just really fucked up. And I don't want to be anymore. I've been this way for a long time, basically my whole life. I was 2 years old when I got my hip problem. I think I was like 5 when I found out I had asthma. And apparently my rotator cuff AC joint is giving me troubles because I got some kind of a arthritis, kind of like, what do they call that? The arthritis, rheumatoid? I don't have rheumatoid arthritis, but I got some kind of a thing where I attack myself from the inside. I got an immune system like a motherfucker, but still, it isn't enough. And if you got an immune system that attacks you because it's so busy trying to protect you, that's regrettable. Whatever's happening to me, it's not because of Dr. Siegel. That guy's a blessing. He fixed my labrum, my rotator cuff. I got some kind of condition that's really making me feel that injury now. It set in when my hair fell out. When I turned middle age, apparently. My father was younger than me when he fathered me. Roughly around 40. I'm such a born loser. I don't say that because I'm talking about him fathering me. I'm saying that because I'm not even a father. I always thought I'd get to choose to become a father. I wasn't going to make an accident. I was going to be deliberate just like he was. How was I going to pull that off? Yeah, I didn't know at first, but I saw some movies and I learned, pulling out and jizzing all over the bitch. That's the way to do it. Even if you're wearing a condom, yeah, it's easy. You pull it off. And then skeet, skeet, skeet. And then you don't make accidents. I wish I would have made an accident. I feel like a big fat accident. I feel like the accident I survived was a big fat accident. I feel like this world is a big fat accident.
Because it is, motherfucker. No doubt. Because I'm just a girl. Lucky me. uh, I can feel the brain cells leaking out my ears. So that's wild. Wow, man. That's wild. Hey, man. Uh-huh. I'm all shook up. Hey, I was saying wild, not wow. I was saying that's wild, man. That's wild. You probably thought I was saying that's wow, right? I'm not talking about World of Warcraft, homie. Talk about getting high. High. I want to get high, so high. Wow. I want to get high, so wow. That's that one Cypress Hill song you never listened to. Because you were too busy listening to Insane in the Membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. What she's saying, I got no brains. Yo, it makes me mad when these cops come to raid my pad and I'm like off to the next town and like, yo, I'll jack yo ass like a looter in a riot and I'm all mixed up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey, yeah. You know, here's a theory. How did Elvis Presley get the nickname The King? And how did Michael Jackson get the nickname, what was it, the Prince of Pop or something? Like, because here in America, we don't have royalty. It's like the people decided to declare them royalty. How does that work? Now, here's another question. What do you think of Elvis? And what do you think of Michael Jackson? Do you think they are worthy of such titles? I say yes, because they were given the titles by other people. Also, they basically dominated their chosen industry, you know? And though that's not anything to respect in my book, I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump. Granted, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. But, you know, then again, I've never been backstage at a beauty pageant that he owns. So, whatever, dude. Who knows? Maybe he is despicable. His family sure does seem to love him, but then again, he is super rich. Is that real love? Only they know, because Braindance SimSense playback doesn't exist. Maybe if you could be inside his kid's head, you could know how much they love him. Or just don't really care one way or another. Perhaps hate him. Who knows, man? They're totally, as far as I know, they're totally fake, right? Because why wouldn't they be? They want the money. They want the status. And if you talk, give me a break. I don't care if you're Donald Trump Jr. or Donald Trump. Who's the daughter that's like the genius? Like the oldest one, like whatever, like if she were to say, oh, my father's an asshole, she wouldn't be able to do business anymore. They wouldn't trust her, throwing her old man under the bus like that. Dude, the entire world is based on nepotism, and that word means family favoritism in business. That means you don't get promoted unless you're a blood relative. The world is based on nepotism, and it's based on racism and sexism, and it's all totally prejudice. And if you think it changed in the past 10 years, maybe it did, but we're still feeling the effects of the past since human history ever started. So it's a little bit more difficult than in 10 years or whatever the fuck it's been to erase the wounds. I don't care how young you are or how old you are. Like, the old people will agree with me. The young people will say, what wounds? My parents totally spoiled my little pampered ass. I never saw racism. What? I thought that was over with. I thought we were all colorblind. It's like, yeah, we are. It's called a scar, man. It's not an open wound, it's a scar. Don't you get it? Some of us are traumatized. You can't make a scar go away, and traumatization is the scarring of the mind, man. I'm fucking enlightened. I don't need a goddamn Tara video. I'm not gonna fucking fix this shit. I'm never gonna fix this. What's the point? Why share with you things you're never gonna watch? Man, that just hurts me. When I go through a lot of effort to put something online, man, like I'm doing right now, like the videotape I want to put online for your benefit so you can get sudden enlightenment. Yeah, when I go through that effort and then I check back a few months later because I myself want to check it out and I can't check it out any other way but to reference my upload because I'm a disorganized, fragmented human being that can't even clean my room, let alone my desktop or anything. And so what? When I check and see it's had like one view and I know that one view was me, it really makes me resent you. And that's not fair because if you don't know, you don't know. But it's like you should know. Man, you should fucking know. No doubt. You should no doubt. Man, that's clever. I like that. My ears are on fire. I think that's a part of my disease that's making my shoulder hurt. It's like an antihistamine, fucking rheumatoid arthritis related. I don't know what my mom calls it. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired.